Have you ever noticed how silence can be louder than words? When you stop talking to a woman, her reaction tells you more than 1,000 conversations ever could. Some women will chase, some will test you, and others will reveal their true colors. But here's the thing, if you can approach this situation with the mindset of Stoicism, calm, disciplined, and emotionally unshaken, you will discover not only how she really feels about you, but also how much control you actually have over your own life. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're diving deep into the world of female psychology and Stoicism. We'll explore exactly what happens when you stop talking to a woman, why her behavior changes, and, most importantly, how you can remain grounded, calm, and in control no matter what she does. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand her reactions, but you'll also learn how Stoic principles can protect your heart, sharpen your mind, and make you a stronger man in relationships. So stay with me, because this isn't just about women. It's about mastering yourself. Main body one, why silence is so powerful. Let's start with this. Silence is not emptiness. It's a strategy. When you stop talking to a woman, whether you're pulling back because of disrespect, distance, or simply to create space, your silence becomes a mirror. It reflects her true intentions back at you. If she values you, she will feel the absence. If she was using you, she'll get frustrated or move on quickly. If she's confused about you, silence will force her to think harder than ever before. And here's where Stoicism comes in. A Stoic man doesn't stop talking to a woman just to manipulate her or play games. He does it to preserve his own peace, to test reality, and to observe what is beyond his control. As Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Your silence is not about punishing her, it's about protecting you. Two, Pete. The first thing a woman will do, she will test you. When you go silent, the first reaction you'll often see is a test. She might message you with something casual like, "Hey, are you busy?" Post stories or photos designed to get your attention. Even bring up your name in mutual circles just to see if you'll respond. This is her way of asking, "Are you still there? Do I still matter to you?" Now, here's the trap most men fall into. They immediately break their silence because they crave her attention. But a Stoic man understands that not every test deserves a response. Your strength lies in observing without reacting emotionally. If she genuinely values you, she'll keep reaching out. If it's just a game, her efforts will fade quickly. 3. The emotional roller coaster. Psychologists often talk about the emotional cycle of withdrawal. When you stop talking to a woman, she might go through these stages. Confusion. Why isn't he texting me? Insecurity. Did I do something wrong? Frustration. He must be ignoring me on purpose. Action. She reaches out to get your attention. But here's the key. Not every woman reacts the same way. Some may try to win you back with affection. Others may double down with anger. And a few may go completely silent themselves, waiting to see if you'll crack first. This is why Stoicism is essential. If you attach your happiness to her reaction, you've already lost control. A Stoic man detaches his self-worth from her behavior. He knows her emotions are hers. My peace is mine. 4. The power of self-control. Let's be real. Silence is not easy. It takes discipline. When your phone lights up with her name, your heart might jump. When she posts something designed to trigger jealousy, your mind may race. But Stoicism teaches us to pause, breathe, and ask, is this under my control? Am I reacting out of weakness or responding with wisdom? Remember, your goal is not to punish her, but to protect your energy. If she truly cares, your silence will remind her of your value. If she doesn't, your silence will reveal the truth. Either way, you win because you stayed true to yourself. 5. When silence makes her chase. You hear something fascinating. When you stop talking to a woman, you shift the power dynamic. Most men chase, most men beg for attention. But when you go silent, you break the pattern. Suddenly she wonders, why isn't he chasing me? Does he have other options? Did he lose interest in me? This curiosity often turns into pursuit. She may text more often, suggest meetups, or even open up emotionally in ways she never did before. But here's where Stoicism protects you again. You don't allow her sudden attention to control your emotions. You observe, you stay calm, and you decide, based not on temporary feelings, but on her consistent actions. 6. When silence exposes her true intentions. On the flip side, silence also exposes women who were never serious about you. If she disappears completely when you stop talking, it means she was only interested in the attention you gave her, not in you as a person. She might replace you quickly, move on, or act indifferent. Now, this hurts at first, but in reality, it's a blessing because a stoic man values truth over illusion. Better to see her real character now than to waste years chasing someone who never cared. As Epictetus said, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. In other words, don't fear losing someone who was never truly yours. 7. What you should do during silence. Here's the most important part. Silence is not just about waiting, it's about working. When you stop talking to her, don't sit by your phone, drowning in anxiety. Use that time to work on your goals, improve your fitness and health, build new skills, strengthen your social circle. In Stoicism, this is called turning inward. Instead of worrying about what she's doing, you focus on becoming the strongest version of yourself. And here's the beautiful thing. When she notices your silence paired with your growth, it becomes undeniable. You're not just quiet, you're evolving. 8. How to respond. If she reaches out. Now. The big question, what do you do if she contacts you? A stoic man does not ignore forever, nor does he jump at the first sign of attention. He responds with calmness, not neediness. For example, if she texts, "Hey stranger," you don't pour your heart out. You reply simply and politely. If she asks why you've been distant, you don't accuse or beg. You calmly explain you've been focusing on yourself. This way, you maintain respect, both for yourself and for her, while still showing that your life doesn't revolve around her presence. 9. The long-term stoic mindset. Here's the truth. You can't control whether she comes back, stays, or leaves, but you can control how you respond. Stoicism teaches us to embrace reality without resentment. If she values you, your silence will deepen her respect. If she doesn't, your silence will protect you from further pain. Either way, you win because the true victory is over yourself. Remember, a man who can master his emotions is more attractive than a man who chases every reaction. Women sense strength, and silence, when used wisely, is the ultimate display of strength. Conclusion. So, what will a woman do when you stop talking to her? She may test you, chase you, ignore you, or even walk away. But the real question is, what will you do? If you embrace stoicism, you'll understand that her reaction doesn't define your worth. Your silence will no longer be a game. It will be a reflection of your strength, self-respect, and emotional control. In the end, silence is not about making her suffer. It's about giving yourself space to see the truth clearly. And once you can master that, no woman, no rejection, and no emotional storm can shake the foundation of who you are. So, brothers, the next time you stop talking to a woman, don't fear her reaction. Observe it, learn from it, and above all, remain unshaken. Because true strength lies not in what you say, but in what you don't. Call to action. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and share this with a friend who needs to hear it today. Remember, silence is power, but only when you master yourself first.